Hello everyone, my name is Sunita Charanjit Saini. Today we are going to learn the topic of business. In this lecture, I am going to cover business meaning, definition of business, as well as the functions of the business. Now, what is business? In very simple words, when we say about the business is a systematic process, deals with exchange of goods and services to earn the profit. The term business refers to the organized activities of individuals to produce and sell goods and services for profit. In other words, we can say business is one useful economic as well as social activity. Now, why we are saying business is economic as well as social activity? Economic because the basic purpose of the business is to earn the profit to survive in the market. Why it is a social activity? As in 21st century, we can say the business more emphasize on the CSR activity, that is corporate social responsibility, as it is a moral responsibility of the business to work for the betterment of the society. How we can define the business in simple words? It can be defined as an organized activity to identify, anticipate, and to produce and supply customer requirements effectively, efficiently, in the interest of all the stakeholders, or in other words, we can say whoever has connected with the business. Now, we will discuss the definition of the business. First definition says that the activities of buying and selling goods, manufacturing goods, or providing services in order to make profit is called business. The second definition, in the word of B.O. Wheeler, what he says about the business is an institution organized and operated to provide goods and services to the society under the incentive of private gain. Third definition, in the words of Davis, what he says about the business may be defined as any form of commercial activity to satisfy the economic wants of people at a profit. After analyzing this definition, we can conclude that business is an economic activity with the intention to earn the profit. So this profit should be reasonable profit, which is the result of buying, exchange and manufacturing of the goods and services. Now we will discuss these functions in detail. The first is production, the second one is finance, the third one is marketing, fourth one is sales, fifth one is personnel, which is also called as the human resource management, sixth one is public relations, seventh one is research and development, and eighth one is purchase and storekeeping. Now we will discuss all these functions in depth. So starting with the first one is production. Production means, in very simple words, conversion of raw material into finished product. Okay. So production function have various sub-functions like production planning, production controlling, maintenance of the machines. They have to ensure the quality, that is quality control, then implementing production targets. So production function, when we say about the production planning, means what to produce, how to produce, when to produce, how much to produce. So production planning give answer to the various W's. It's not only the planning, but they have to ensure there is a proper control of the production. because other functions like marketing totally depend upon the production function. So production also consists of maintenance of the machines. It has to be properly maintained to ensure the production of the right quantity of the goods. Now moving to the second one, the second function is purchase and storekeeping. So purchase means it can be the purchase of the raw material, it can be the purchase of the finished product, which is also called as a store management. How much to order, when to order, the quantity, everything is based on the customers. Everything is based on the demand and supply. So purchase and storekeeping is the another important function, where the first one is material planning, second one is purchasing, third one is storekeeping, fourth one is issuing of the materials, and the stock management of all the materials, which can be the finished product, semi-finished product. So we can say purchase and storekeeping is the another important function of the business. The storekeeping is the important thing because it may leads to adding on a more expenses to the company if it is not done properly. Another important function, that is marketing function. Marketing further involve various sub function. What is marketing? Marketing in simple words, when the ideas comes in the mind of the person individual, which leads to conversion into product, and which ensure and facilitate the exchange of goods and services for the satisfaction of the customer, is called as a marketing. So marketing start with the marketing research. Marketing research, as research means research. Okay, it doesn't mean you are going to explore the new thing. Marketing research means research on production, research on product, research on consumer, research on price. So marketing research is an important function under the marketing, which help the business to know who are the customer, what they are buying, why they are buying, what are the taste and their preferences. Then second thing is marketing information system. Marketing information system, whatever the data they have collected, they need to store somewhere. So that system is called as a marketing information system. Third one is product pricing, which is very important in the marketing, as you might have heard about. Product, price, place and promotion are the four P's of marketing. People, process, physical evidence come under the services. So another important thing in the marketing is the pricing. Pricing means the value at which both the parties are ready to buy and sell the product. Prices have the different names or terms according to the types of the services. Taking a simple example of college institutions, they use the word fees, they don't use the word price. Take example of hospitals, they also charge price, but we use the different term for the same. Okay, so another example is like in banking, whenever we take a loan, we pay the price. The price is called as the interest. So the term can be different according to the type of the services. Like in hospital, we can say the doctor's consultation fees. So the terms are different, but the meaning is same only. Next one is product promotion. Product promotion itself is a comprehensive topic. We use the word IMS, Integrated Marketing Communication. Product promotion means the different communication tools used for creating awareness about the product and about the company to the target audience. Going ahead with the next function, that is sales function. Uh, When we say about the sales and the marketing, it may be the same for the small firms, but for the big organization, these are the different function. Okay, so sale department is a separate one. Sale department look after the sales only. They do their activities with the close coordination with the marketing department. So they are looking for the sales only. What they actually do, they receive and books order from the dealer, customers, and distribute the goods through the distribution channel. They keep a record of the sale. They go for the sale forecasting, like what is expected in the next 5 years, and they're working for how they can increase the sales of the business. Next one is finance function. The finance is very important because no business can be imagined without the money. You know, money is everything. You cannot even think about starting a business without the finance. So what is important in this finance function? The very first thing is find out the right source of funds. Okay, right source of fund means from where you are going to arrange your funds. Okay, it can be your saving, taking a loan. So the very important thing under the finance is find out the right sources of fund. Application of fund means utilization of the funds, where you are using it. What are your expenses? It's fixed expenses or it's operational expenses. Then another thing is properly management of the working capital and the fixed capital. Working capital used for meeting the day-to-day expenses, which can be a payment to for the electricity bill, salary, other things. Fixed expenses like we can say buying the machines, land, that will come under the fixed expenses. So that is very important to manage your finance. In one word, we can say it is a capital structure. Now next one is personal function, which is also called as a human resource management, where very important thing is ensuring the proper manpower planning, proper recruitment and selection, training of manpower, and then performance appraisal, and then compensation plans, and promotion and transfers. So when we say about the HRM, it's not only finding the right person for the right job. It consists of their training also, their overall appraisal of the HR, and their overall compensation, how they are actually giving the compensation to the skilled or unskilled workforce, and looking for the different promotion and transfer policy of the business. Next one is R&D, very important, research and development. As we said, business is a creative activity. That creativity is totally depend upon the R&D. R&D is done to solve the problems of the customer. That results into new product, innovation, creativity. Okay, so R&D is a very important in a case of product development. It helps in bringing out the modification as per the change in the environment. Next one is public relation. Public relation is very important. Okay, why public relation is important? As we know, PR is helping in maintaining a good relationship with the stakeholders. Okay, so all the big organization have the PR officer, we can say, who look after for planning and implementing the various activities which help in building a good reputation in the minds of the stakeholders. So PR look for the paid media. They have their own media also. We can say they have to ensure that they are connecting with the society with the various activities, which can be a CSR activity or any activity planned in such a way it is going to capture the attention of the media, and the society start taking interest in the firm's activities. Yes, thank you everyone. I hope you all have understood the meaning and the definition of the business as well as the core functions of the business.